Now, the great thing about using Google Classroom and NewsELA together is that they work so well together. So once you're logged into your NewsELA account, as you can see that I am over here, and if you don't have a NewsELA account, what you need to do is you need to touch base with the librarian in your building. And what they can do is they can get you access to um, one of our pro accounts that we pay for. Um, and if you haven't used NewsELA, I can make another video about that. But obviously, it's a great way for students to explore current events and nonfiction articles that you can adjust the lexile level of. So as I go around, I can see that, well, over here there's an article about cowboy hats are being glued to pigeons. Anytime I have a chance to read an article about pigeons wearing cowboy hats, I'm going to take that. So as you can see, sometimes there's activities that go along with it, but what I want to do is I want the students to read it, and I want them um, to do some work while they're reading it. So if I come up here and I click on the assign button right here, now what happens is that I've already synced my classes right here. So if I was actually going to create new class, I would import my class using that Google button right there. And as it is importing, it's basically going to sync any of my Google Classrooms that I currently are a manager or a teacher of. Now you can see that I am a teacher of a couple of these classes here, but this is the class that we've been already doing. So I've already synced it. It'll appear back here, so I'm not going to do it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my pigeon article here, and I've already got my English class selected here. It's going to adjust the level, so it's going to give the kids the same level the first time until the students start taking assignments, and then it'll adjust. So maybe the instructions for this are going to be read the article and focus on the main idea and text features about the article, about the pigeons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the assign button. And what it's going to do is it's going to push out that assignment to all of my students on Google Classroom. But what I have to do in order to show up on the feed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this share button. You can see that the first option is to share it to Google Classroom. So if I click on the Google Classroom button, Google Classroom is going to pop up. Let me make sure I switch to the right account here. And I'm going to share it to, I'm going to create an assignment. And I'm going to call it the article. I'm going to call it NewsELA article. Again, I can change the points, I can change the due date, I can change the topic, and now what I can do is I can hit assign. And if I go back to my Google Classroom, it should appear right there.